Welcome to Ace My Exams Learning. Let us get started with today's learning.
Gender differences in participation in physical activities. Gender inequality in physical activities persists across various domains. While men and women both engage in sports and physical pursuits, disparities in opportunities, recognition, and expectations reveal the underlying biases that limit gender equity. Below are the inequalities highlight the challenges women face in achieving parity in the world of physical activities. 1. Unequal competition formats and rules. One stark example of gender inequality in physical activities is the differing competition formats between men and women. In professional tennis, men play 5-set matches, while women are limited to 3 sets in most tournaments. This disparity perpetuates the stereotype that women lack the stamina or endurance to compete at the same level as men, despite evidence showing that women are equally skilled and capable. The shorter match format diminishes opportunities for female players to showcase their resilience and strategy over longer durations, subtly reinforcing gender biases. Similarly, long-distance races often highlight discrepancies in societal expectations and physical demands. While men and women both compete in events like the 10,000-meter race, the emphasis on differences in completion times due to physiological factors often overshadows women's achievements. Instead of celebrating their endurance and success, comparisons with male counterparts sometimes detract from their efforts, further exposing ingrained gender inequality. 2. Disparities in recognition and funding. The unequal distribution of recognition and funding between men's and women's sports teams is another significant indicator of gender inequality. Male athletes and teams often receive more sponsorship deals, media coverage, and prize money, creating a vast resource gap. For instance, men's tournaments, such as the FIFA World Cup, attract billions in revenue and sponsorship, whereas women's tournaments struggle to achieve similar financial backing and viewership. This disparity not only undermines the hard work of female athletes, but also limits their ability to inspire younger generations. The lack of investment in women's sports perpetuates a cycle of inequality, where fewer resources mean fewer opportunities for women to excel and gain visibility. 3. Biological differences used as justifications for inequality. Biological differences between men and women, such as men having larger hearts and greater oxygen capacity, are often used to justify unequal treatment in sports. While these differences can influence performance in certain activities, they should not dictate the structure of competitions or opportunities available to women. For example, the narrative that women cannot sustain high-intensity physical activities over long periods reinforces stereotypes that diminish their abilities. Despite these challenges, women have consistently broken barriers, proving that biological differences do not equate to inferiority. Female athletes in endurance sports, such as marathons and ultramarathons, have achieved remarkable feats, challenging the notion that physiological factors should determine gender-specific participation and recognition. 4. Societal expectations and double standards. Societal expectations further exacerbate gender inequality in physical activities. Traditional gender roles often dictate that men are more suited for physically demanding activities, while women are relegated to less strenuous roles. This perception limits women's participation and creates an environment where their achievements are undervalued. For example, while men's involvement in sports is celebrated, women are often subjected to scrutiny regarding their appearance, behavior, or perceived femininity. Female athletes are judged not only on their performance, but also on how well they conform to societal standards, creating an unfair double burden. 5. Impact on women's opportunities and representation. Gender inequality in physical activities impacts women's opportunities for participation, leadership, and representation. Women are underrepresented in coaching, administrative roles, and decision-making positions in sports organizations. This lack of representation perpetuates a male-dominated culture that prioritizes men's sports and interests over those of women.
To access more learning and exam preparation materials, go to www.acemyexams.coza. This link is also in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe and be the first to know when we upload new videos.